Hey, what is up guys? We are going to be taking a look at the best cards that come out of Premium Pack 18, which is a OCG set. We will be getting the cards in the TCG, but not in Premium Pack. If this is new to you, what the heck's a Premium Pack? Don't worry, we get them in other things, like for example, Premium Gold is where we get some of the cards that come out in the OCG Premium Packs. But anyways, let's go ahead and just go over like the cards that you're going to actually care about, because some of these cards, some people are like, oh man, this card never coming out, it's not going to be a real card. The Bish Balkan guy is coming out in the game. If you guys haven't seen what this card does, I'm going to leave a link down below in the description box. Watch what this thing does. It can completely Shrek your opponent, and they can't even summon sometimes. But this card is coming out in here. There's also some new spider cards that are coming out here. There's a lot of good XYZs that a lot of different decks can make. This one does require water monsters. We'll go over the effects like real brief in just a moment. There's Harbinger, Dragon, Titanic Galaxy. This card can be used against pendulums. The tarantulas are in here and they're really good. So there's number 35 as well as number 84. So some of you number collectors, you originally, a lot of people thought there was only 100, and psych, there was like, 101 and stuff like that. Then number 77, 7 Sins also comes down here. Very awesome card. Then there's some Monarch supports. So there's the Emperor's Freezing Air. There's Shining Hope Robe, which I thought was just kind of a cool card to mention. Then a lot of the Phantom Knight stuff comes out in the Premium Pack, as well as Dark Advance. Like I said, there's just a few cards that I thought were kind of cool, and we'll briefly talk about them, but I wanted to just go briefly over what the cool ones were, specifically like Bish Balkan and some of these XYZs. These are the cards I think most players are excited about, and those are like the best cards out of it. But let's go ahead and talk a little bit more about some of these cards, because I know some of you guys haven't checked out these cards. Like I said, for Bish Balkan, watch the video, because I already have this card in action. Then there's the Hope Woven Dragon Spider Shark. So this one, like I mentioned before, it does require water monsters, and since mermaids are getting essentially more support, or the Atlanteans, this card might see a little bit of play here and there. I don't think that deck is necessarily that great against pendulums, but even in the OCG it has topped a few times, especially because that deck is so heavy on OTKing your opponent. Yeah, you can win definitely. But anyways, 2 level 4 water monsters, so it's got 2600 attack and 21 defense. When any player monster declares an attack, you detach 1 material from this card. All monsters your opponent controls loses 1000 attack until the end of this turn. When this card is destroyed by battle or by card effect and sent to the graveyard, target one other monster in your graveyard to special summon it. That's it. No, like, that is a pretty awesome effect. No restrictions on that card as far as what it can bring out from the graveyard. Obviously, if there's certain cards that have to be special summoned a certain way, then yeah. But that's a pretty awesome effect indeed. And not only does it have a good like death effect, but it has a great effect already, because it reduces everything by 1000. That's all of them. Especially if you're playing a pendulum deck, man, you summon a bunch of monsters, OTK your opponent even easier. Next up, number 38, Hope Harbinger. Dragon Titanic Galaxy. This card is really awesome. Any deck can make this as long as you can have access to rank 8s. But once per turn, during either player's turn, when a spell effect on the field is activated, you can negate that effect. If you do, attach that card on the field to this card as material. When an opponent monster declares an attack, you attach 1 material from this card to change the attack target to this card and perform damage calculation. If a face-up monster you control, XYZ monster you control is destroyed by battle or by card effect, you can target 1 monster you control. This target gains attack equal to one of the destroyed monster's original attack. So it has a decent amount of utility, but the main effect is being able to, when a spell card is activated, on the field is activated, you can negate it, and then you can attach it as material. That is a pretty awesome effect. Next up, the Ravenous Tarantula. This is the one I personally think is better than the other tarantula, which is number 84. But number 35 is amazing. So, rank 10, all monsters you control gain attack and defense equal to the difference between both players' life points. So, I do have, like, there was a stream highlight, it got muted, but I'll get it for you guys. I'll link it down below in the description box once I upload it. But basically, you can get up there was a time where Catherine, she got this Raikou up to like 11,000 attack. It's crazy what you can do with this card. You can OTK and tags pretty freaking easy, and everything just gets out of control. And if that wasn't enough to where it gains, crazy amounts of attack, each time your opponent special summons a monster, you get to inflict 600 burn damage to your opponent. I really want to try to make a deck where you go for like Red Eyes, you go for this card, and let's like the Red Eyes, I think it's Flare Metal Dragon, where they take like 500 damage each time they do anything, and then they can take another 600 for this. I don't know, maybe you throw in some chain energy, so every time they activate a card, they have to pay 500. We can do some pretty cheeky stuff with it, but this card is definitely a decent card. The other card, I don't think it's that great. If you guys want to read the full effect, I'll link the whole list in the description box. But I think some people are just number collectors, so I figured I'd mention that it's probably a best card, because For whatever reason, there are people that like to collect all the number cards, and they try to resell them. It can become pretty pricey. I've seen some people that collect like 1 through, you know, whatever number that they're at right now. Obviously, they haven't completed, you know, in order. But also a really cool card, number 77, the 7 Sins. I mean, I think if you're just collecting all the cards, you should have just collected them anyways. But anyways, 2 level 12 monsters, but you could also XYZ summon this card by using a rank 10 or 11 dark monster. Oh, what are these cards? Are these dark, man? Oh, man, too easy to make. Anyways, this one over here, materials attached to it become it. Anyways, so once per turn, except the turn it was summoned, you attach 2 materials from this card to banish as many special summon monsters your opponent controls as possible. And if you do attach one of those banished monsters to this card's material, this face-up card on the field will be destroyed by a battle by card effect. You do attach 1 material instead. So, amazing effect. Now, the downside is you can't activate it during the turn it's summoned. Otherwise, this card would be super, super, super amazing. Unfortunately, yeah, that's not the case. But it's still got 4,000 attack, so, you know, I don't think anything's going to run over it by battle. And if it would be destroyed by, where is it? By battle or card effect, you attach 1 instead. So, as long as this card survives, or if you don't beat them that turn anyways, you're good to go. Pretty awesome card. But I think more than likely it'll just be, like, sent back to the deck or bounced back or something like that anyways. Next up, some of the Monarch cards. This is one of them. It's Emperor's Freezing Air. It's always treated as a Monarch card. You control a monster with 2,400 or more attack and 1,000 defense. Target 1 set spell trap. 1 set card on the field. Destroy it. And then also you can banish this card and another Monarch spell and trap from your graveyard to target 1 set card on the field. Destroy it. So basically, it reminds me kind of like a Galaxy Cyclone essentially, but it can target a set card on the field, so that can be, you know, obviously a monster as well. Pretty good stuff. I think Floop effects are kind of out, so it's pretty much destroy spell and trap. But Galaxy Cyclone has the ability to get rid of pendulums. I don't know, what do you guys think is better? But there is one upside to this. Banishing a Monarch spell and trap card is actually pretty relevant because some of the cards can actually put them back or, you know, add them and all that other good stuff. Anyways, Shining Hope Road, so you can target 3 monster graveyard, special summon all 3 of them. Their effects are negated, but immediately after it resolves, you XYZ summon 1 Utopia XYZ monster or a number S0 Hope Zexal. Using those 3 monsters, you can't special summon other monsters during the turn that you activate this card. If you go ahead and go to, I think it's in here. I should have opened up a tab, but these are the cards that you can get. There is a few decent cards that you can get. I think it's this one, the Lightning. Is it? I'm pretty sure it's this one, where you get to like make all of them like 0 attack or something like that. But like I said, there's a bunch of Phantom Knight cards. I think I have some gameplay of this, so I'm just going to link that down below in the description box as well. But there is also this card I thought was kind of cool. It's kind of like support for Red Eyes, or not Red Eyes, Red Dragon Archfiend, because that's supposed to be a specific archetype on its own. But you banish 1 Red Dragon Archfiend Synchro monster from graveyard, and target 1 Red Dragon Archfiend Synchro monster you control. Its name becomes that banished monsters, and replaces its effects with that banished monster's original effects. I don't know how relevant this is going to be in the metagame, but I thought it was just kind of cool, because I know some of you guys are just fans of, you know, Red Dragon Archfiend. You want to try to make a deck out of them. I don't know if it's going to be viable, honestly, with pendulums being so relevant in the game, but I don't know. You keep warm with that frozen pajamas, man. There's also this card I thought was kind of cool. It's Demon Emperor Angmar. His effect is when it's tribute summon, you can target 1 banished spell card from your graveyard, add 1 card with the same name as the banished card from your deck to your hand. So obviously that works well with that previous card that we talked about, the Emperor's Freezing Air. I think that's pretty cool. But he doesn't have an effect really on its own. Like, he doesn't like banish a card. Like, I really wish he had another effect, but it's still pretty decent to be able to banish a spell card from your graveyard. You can add the same one. I mean, heck, dude, if you're playing Upstart Goblin, banish Upstart, add Upstart. You know, it'd pay 1,000 to draw 1. Or giving your opponent 1,000 to draw 1. Not that bad indeed. But anyways, I think, yeah, it was right. It was this one, right? Where it makes everything 0. Oh, no, this is the Lightning. Well, you can make the Lightning out of it. We were looking at the card where you like special summon 3 of them. Which one was it? I forgot the name of the card. I think I went forward on it. But anyways, yeah, there was that card you can special summon like 3 of them. I don't remember what level the other Utopia monster is that you can bring out, but there's a few of them that you can bring out. Nonetheless, I thought it was just kind of a cool card. I don't know if we'll see too much play in the meta because you can't special summon during the turn. that you use that card. It has like downsides, but nonetheless, for your number hunters, excellent set over here. Like I said, in the TCG, we'll probably be getting it in some like premium gold, some other like promotional thing, because we don't get premium pack here in the TCG. But let me know, guys, what is your favorite card out of this? Pretty much for me, I like this card. I think this is a really cool like legendary god card. Like I said, if you guys want to watch this in action, you want to see how good this card is. It just summons tokens everywhere, and like I said, if your opponent is playing certain decks, they can't even play like at that point. Especially if you can give them like 5 tokens. Well, if whatever monster that they have on the field can't deal with anything, you can equip like Big Bang Shot. Like I said, just watch the video, you'll see it. It's pretty freaking awesome. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. It's been your boy Will Smith, signing out.